Hello folks, and welcome back to, well, actually it's only 10 minutes for me, but may well be another day for you. I completed that one. Took a lot less than I expected, but time had ran on. Talking of which, get that going. And I did chop in the old TX32 to this S560i, I think. Yes, rather fine looking. Okay, I might be getting in the way just a little. So now the reason I've done this is not that you particularly need to see me harvesting stuff, which yeah, you will do. Harvesting, I suppose, is a little more interesting than some of the jobs you can get. But this is barley. So what I am about to find out, and I don't know if this has already been settled once and for all, or whether it's a query or what, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, can I sneak, I think I want to go there. Oh, right. Yeah, that's a field, Greg. Oopsie. Excuse me while I do a bit of off-roading in my little brand new combine. Oh, and the other thing that I noticed after Species having his fun and games was, look at that. I put wide tyres on it because it's an option, which I love wide tyres, you know. But, oh, we can stop these boys. Oh, have we got one on the end? Yes, we have. Good. Right, get rid of that. That's right up to the front. And just look. Oh, damn, it's still cockeyed. Right, gloss over that. But it nearly wasn't cockeyed, nearly. But because of the extra height and the long, well, tongue, yeah, drawbar really I would call it, but tongue, drawbar, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't interfere with that there combine, and the combine folds up nicely. So yes. Consistency would be nice. Now then, try not to trash his crop. Anyway, let's just do that first of all. Okay, so that and that. Right, lovely. Now these mirrors are far better positioned. Oh, that's a very subtle movement of that there joystick. I'm not. So we'll go forward to do that. Backwards rather. Okay. Right. Let's just do that. Oh, I see. And as you go further on, you do, right. I see. Oh, back. Not that I've ever been in one of these, so I won't ask you what it's meant to do. I'm used to pedals on the floor. Now, come on. Why are you? Alright. Why are you not? Why are you not letting me in? What am I doing wrong? Because that's surely got to go there. Oh, it's flicked up. Hey, what am I missing? That way? How very bizarre. Right. Is it because I'm on a bit of a slope? That's entirely possible. Right, okay. I thought I was flat, but apparently I'm not. Well, that was a bit excessive really, but okay. Right, this was meant to be the bit that I didn't even mention. It was just gloss over it and done, but for some reason I can't get it hooked up. A little odd. Forwards. And then it's I see, right, okay. Right, now I can see I'm a mile off from that one. That's fine. What the heck am I missing? I'm downhill from it. I can't... Can I? No, I can't move that in any shape or form. I really don't understand what's going on here. Again. Oh, I should stop getting this with the game. Right, okay, and a bit more then. Oh, I can't get this fucking on. What? What the heck am I meant to do with that? Am I missing something? I put it on with this trailer. Right, so drive over the trailer like an absolute idiot and then it works. Wow. Right, so we're leaving a swath. I have no idea why that was such a trauma. Right, so... And yes, I've turned the volume up again, haven't I? Right. That's enough, so let's go get you. Oh, best. I really would like to know why that wasn't behaving. Anywho, whatever the reason, I've managed to get it going the right way now. Right, backed off. No. So all that straw just goes to waste. Dagnabbit. Well, it was worth a try. Oh, it's going to be close. But he makes it. Whee! So, we don't get free straw after all. I was being hopeful, I am very aware of that, but it was worth a try. Yeah, they might have overlooked it. Oopsie. Right, that's a better job now. So, you're back to green carton duties. As soon as you got a decent turner speed. Now, the other thing that crossed my mind, as and when we get a multiplayer server going, whee, is I will be crashing into things a lot, which is hard. Oh, just noticed. That wee yellow leave it. Now that's just insult to injury, that is. They show a shuttle gear, and but there isn't one implemented in the game. But yes, you got the shuttle gear just on the left behind the steering wheel there. But yes, as and when we get a multiplayer, doing contracts, especially at the start, would be an excellent way of getting pennies. Because while I'm doing this, now even if you just had one person in the server, you could still do a contract, and there's no time limit, so people come on, start and wander off. It's fine. But we'll stop you there, I think. Not sure where we're going to end up being, but anyway. That one. Oh. Yeah. Picky. There we are. Let's have that. Right. There we are now. So you have, I don't know, whoops, me making a mess. And I will pick that up before I complete it. But if you had even two people on, you could have somebody else running around with lime or fertilizer, and you could have two contracts or more, I would imagine, going at the same time. And if you've got a contract like this, You could have somebody working your own ground and periodically hopping into that other tractor, taking it down, dumping it, throwing it back up, and then getting on with their own bits. Which to me would be a great idea. Now, something else that I've noticed, which I think is excellent because it bugged the life out of me in the last one, but hey, that's the game. What I just did there, now I'll just take my cruise control to a reasonable level. Oh, steady. Right, so in 17 and 15, as soon as you connected anything, whether it be tractor, combine, forager, or whatever, the highlighted article defaulted to the vehicle, which, you know, seems reasonable. But if you are doing a lot, like I've been doing a lot of these, some of the, well, no, I've been spending a lot of time in a combine rather, not doing a lot of them, just spending a long time because that TX32 takes forever. Anyway, when you're doing that, getting to the end of a row and it stays on the header, that means without shutting it off, you can just lift the header up, which is a far nicer way to do it because, well, that's my mind. I don't know if that's true. I haven't driven a modern combine. Again, it's an old plot combine and it was easier to leave it running. But you'll see what I mean here. Now, I like doing loop turns just because I can. So you lift that up and the brakes are diabolical. But you do that and it's still going. Clear the ground so you're not doing any damage, hopefully. Oh, almost got it. And then you get yourself lined up for your next bout, drop it in, and off you go. Nice and smooth. And I like that. That appeals to me. Oh, tank's getting a bit full. Never thought of that. I might not actually get round to him again. And I've gone the wrong way round, haven't I? I have indeed. Yes. Let's just double. Yeah. Oopsie. You see the? Oh yeah. Right, so I might have made a slight boo-boo there. Not the end of the world, but yeah, had I gone round the other way, I could just stop, stick the pipe out, and Bob's your auntie. I think I might make it to the end. It's going to be a bit close. Definitely going to be a wee bit close. Animations are very similar, but to be fair, they're good. They're fine. As I mentioned before, I went for this one. I'd rather they sort out the physics and what have you, rather than mess about with animations, because the animations serve the purpose, you know. It looks pretty close to what actually happens, so that will do. Right. And then Macduff, stop you there. Oh, and vehicle group switcher, so, oh! Well, I'll just shut up then. So I don't have to go through them all, but I didn't, so there. Now, I did have a couple of mods in. I had player cam, which is the first one, and it said it adjusted the camera on the y-axis, player cam on the y, and I thought, yeah, beauty, finally. No, it only does that when you're outside. So when you're outside, you can disappear into the floor, or you can be 30 foot tall, whichever you please. So that had a short life. The other one is, oh, best open that up. The other one was engine braking. Now it says more realistic engine braking. Well, again, it's a first iteration. It's a beta, if you will. What it does stop is the excessive auto brake that is in the game by default. So, as you will have noticed previously, if I pop into a menu screen, it'll keep going because the momentum's enough to overwhelm it. If you're going at a slow pace, i.e. less than 5 miles an hour, then yeah, it will come to a halt. So it's a start, but he does say as soon as we get more realistic or gearbox or any of those boys, the drive control, them coming through, oh, hello, then they will be altered to suit. So it's a first iteration, and as such, I'm very chuffed because now the brakes have a point, and because of that, it actually makes it easier full stop. Right. So do that, and I don't really need to do my end rigs because I see it's force of habit. I always do end rigs and then set the worker going, but no point setting the worker going, is there? Anywho, 2 of them should fill the trailer up, and then he'll be on his merry way. Oh, engine, right. There we are. So I do believe this is the smaller of the John Deeres. Well, ooh, look at that now. There's a veritable plethora of buttons and gubbins. Oh, and a drinks holder, because you need that. But man, Jings, Crivens, help my bob. That's a lot of buttons. Yes, I am actually trying to read what the buttons are. Anyway. See, really, the reason I thought of HOTAS is that you've got your joystick. Okay, that might be a simplified forward and back, but you have your joystick, and then you got 2 hats on the top of that, a rocker switch, 4 switches, and another switch on the top. Others have more, and some of the tractors will have that, and then another one. So the manufacturers think that it's a good idea to have as many bits as possible to group all your controls as conveniently as possible. So I just thought, HOTAS would be a way around that. So hopefully at some point that will be possible, but we may just have to wait a wee while for that one. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that. Because if I can't have it, nobody is. So there. Whee! And yes, species, you're quite right. I'd be lost without my powered return. It's only set on 10%, but yeah, I'd be lost without it. So, yes, as many animations as you could possibly wish for. Now that's nice and snug to the ground. I'm not sure about these bits being thrown out the side, but oh, I might have wandered slightly there. Hang on. Actually, that would appear to make sense. It's something to do with the straw walkers. Now I will forget it, so let's just have it now. There we are. There's a straw chopper and a half. And even the wee wisp coming out the grain tank. Well done, you. Yeah, I really am overall quite impressed with this. They have done a good job. It's, they've done. Wait, that should be enough of that. And then you can raise that up. Actually, I've done my loop, so let's start going back the way, shall we? Completely realistic. Now see, I nearly did it there. This is where I would usually stick the radio on, because apart from watching that crop divider and trying to guesstimate how far out I need to be to... I'm not far off it. Not far off it. Will that play? Yep, that'll play. Excellent. Yes, apart from that, not a huge amount to be done now. Apart from, yet again, I am looking forward to the multiplayer bit. And looking forward to the first patch, actually. I'm quite intrigued to see what they'll do now, because I had another look, and that's quite an extensive list. A lot of it is multiplayer, though. Having said that, there's not any monstrous sort of, oh man, that's a game breaker, that one. There's none of that. It's all little tweaks with the multiplayer. So I am suitably impressed, because given that they've got missions contracts going in there, the scope for things to go a bit squee with is quite astonishing, really. Yeah, see, that little panel should either be further back or further forward. Because from my point of view, which I don't have a huge amount of choice in, it's kind of blocking the one bit I want to be looking at. Yeah, missed that bit. Well, what? Oh, right, okay. Yes. Apparently everything's CVT these days. I suppose it makes sense. I just like my gears. Right, so there's the first trailer then, I think. Oh, maybe not. This might be a 21,000. It's a fair old size field, has to be said. So how far on are we? 15%. Oh well. Now that does hook. Hang on. What are they saying about that hooking up with something? Was it the John Deere's perhaps? That was. You have that, and then it. Sorry, really slow in the update, but yeah, I'm sure there was something about that 4-end seed hopper hooking up to the back. My pipe's over the right hand side. Obviously not with that one, unless let's just have a look. Ridge marker, unfold source light, no. Yeah, okay, right, well, anyway. Something else to investigate at some point. But for now, you're not quite full, are you? No, a wee bit at the back. Right, well that'll do for now, I think. I reached the half-hour mark again. The time goes quick with this thing. Probably because I'm a gobbick. Anyway, and thank you as well. Thank you all for watching, however many or little few that is, and hopefully it was vaguely entertaining and a little informative. Any little nuggets I do trip over, I try to pass on just in the off chance it'll save somebody a wee bit of grief. Other than that, we're getting going. Yeah, I know the money's taking a bit of a hammering, but we've gone from a 3.5 metre cutter to 7.6. So yeah, and 10,000 tank. So yeah, that's a definite step up, and progress is going to be a bit quicker now. So yet again, just for a change, some more contracts. But I might do one or two between now and the next one, and see if we can't get things on a bit further. And at some point, you don't know, I might actually start buying stuff, because the vast majority of stuff is leased. But we might need to start a farm, or if they sort out the controller, I can go and do logging. But at the moment, it's a bit pointless for me, because well, I can't use the harvester, and we haven't got the game extension, so I can throw logs about, because everything's too big apparently. Anywho folks, cheers for now, thank you for watching, take it easy, ta-ra.